Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. Well, here guys, we actually have the same performance as in the euro currencies, relatively tight range. This market stands forming the same minor consolidation below the resistance. In general, with the performance of this week, we are not exclude possibility of the upward action here as well, just because lots of statistics will be released. Investors also, those who are possessed now for the bearish steps from the Fed in terms of the stronger rate hike, starts booking profit as soon as this event will be released, and that also could provide some background for upward action. Besides signs that United States economy is turning to recession on Thursday, if we get the negative numbers on the gross domestic product, also will be supportive for the gold, which is also could provide a further upward action. If you remember, in the weekend we talked about the two possible patterns that we're considering. First of all is the possible short-term pattern, which might be bread and butter sell, as we already talked about this. Second is a larger scale pattern on the lower time frame, some kind of the Hannish or something of that sort. Currently speaking on the bread and butter, you could see that we are not getting it. It's because market close showing currently the fourth day above the 3x3 and hasn't reached the resistance. It means that here we do not have the bread and butter. At the same time, this type of the performance is very is a common to double repo. So when the market breaks the 3x3 standing below the major resistance, showing some consolidation, then forming the second bottom, returns that back up as usual, and that creates the pattern. So currently another pattern that we could keep an eye on is also might be kind of the double repo. If second penetration will be not as strong as first one, well, it even could take the shape of the hand and shoulders on a lower time frame. So that's why currently with the bread and butter, well, it's a big question whether we will get it or not. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, here's the consolidation that market is forming, and this consolidation mostly stands in favor of the possible another upward leg. And supposedly we're currently watching for this level 1740, 1745. This is actually first resistance that we have, where the neckline could stand, and potentially we're also considering this kind of the hand and shoulders pattern that could lead for a bit stronger upward reaction and could supposedly lead market right to the 1790, 18 even confidence resistance, daily average bot, and retesting of the previous lows. This of course mostly depends on the statistics that we will get, Fed decision numbers, fundamental numbers that we get, gross domestic product, retail sales, PCE index late in this week. So we are not totally controlled, but chances are really not small that we could get this pattern and market could show a bit deeper reaction. In the near term, what to expect in today's session, as we said, since we do not have currently the bread and butter trade on hourly chart, here is interesting stuff exists. So first of all, we could get, for instance, skewed neck for head and shoulders patterns. Market will not proceed high to complete it. It's horizon's neck, starting forming this type of pattern. If we get deeper action here, in this case we're turning to the double repo buy on the daily chart. In this case the hand shoulders probably will be skewed as a drawn here, and right arm will stand slightly lower than this one, just immediate downward retracement. If this will happen, then we're turning to the, as I said, double repo and searching chance to go long anyway at the right bottom, on the bottom of the right arm. Alternatively, if still market will able to stay here and start forming upward action in the same manner as on the euro currency where we discussed the butterfly today, because take a look, here's interesting combination of the extensions. So first of all, this ABCD pattern COP stands precisely at 1749, 1750, agrees with the daily resistance. Here's the same, we have the ultimate butterfly target, right? And that's supposedly the horizon neckline of the pattern. Also take a look that here this might be the same chance for the butterfly exists. So if market will stay above the C point, it still theoretically could form the butterfly and keep going higher, which is 1618 of this leg also will stand around this area. This is bread and butter stars. It's just from our previous video. So it means that currently the major object is to keep an eye on the C point, because this is invalidation point for the ABCD pattern. This is potential invalidation point for a butterfly if it in general will be formed. And this is important for short-term upward continuation. If market breaks and drop below C, we turn our attention directly to this reverse head and shoulders pattern and watching for a 17 even area, where we will keep an eye on the possible taking the long position if everything will be good. While market stands above the C, it means that it keeps chances still on the completion of this target and action to the 1750 before right arm deep retracement starts with this larger hand and shoulders pattern, which will have different shape of the neck. So it sounds a bit complicated, but in general you get the core, I suppose, and in general it's not as really difficult. So that's what we have on gold market.